Hey everybody, welcome to my commentary playing Ahri mid lane versus Zed. This is on my platinum account, so this is inside around platinum and diamond elo. Playing versus a Zed. I think that Zed, I don't know. This matchup, if I was playing Zed, I would feel better than playing Ahri, but when you do play Zed, if the Ahri plays smart, when Zed ulties, you can just charm him. You can just throw your charm backwards wherever he ulties, and it's undodgeable if he plays it incorrectly. What Zed needs to do inside this matchup, if you don't want to get charmed, firstly, wait for the charm to be down. Okay? Or you throw out your W, so if there's a Zed here, you throw out your W, then ulti the person, then as soon as your ulti lands, smash your W button to like go towards your W to dodge the charm, because she'll throw it backwards to hit you, and then you dodge it, but then you don't have W, so like, yeah. So you can outplay and stuff, but playing around the charm is kind of difficult for Zed, but at the same time, how can I match silver mid? My account's silver, but I'm inside platinum and diamond because I win so much that my MMR is crazy high. So he's not stepping up, so I'm not looking for Qs. I'll play it patient. Play it patient. They have full AD, by the way, so Zhonya's is really good here. I am going Glacial Ahri because it's just the best Ahri there is. You do have less kill pressure, but barely any less. And he's gonna get some auto attacks on the guy. His Q was down there, and he stepped up for the creep. He should have not went for that creep, by the way. You always think, if I go for this creep, will I get harassed? And is it worth if I get fully harassed? And in this case, he should have realized, yeah, I would get harassed, and not only that, but you're gonna take a ton. So he should just give up that one creep and just be healthy instead. Get a good trade-off here. I'm gonna pop my biscuit just for the mana. Let's get another good trade-off. So I'm gonna chunk him super, super hard here to the point that basically if I land a charm now, he should just die. If I play my cards right. I just warded just because I saw Graves was topside here. He actually did just gank top, so... Oh, nice CSing. Very nice CSing. Oh, you don't need to CS perfectly to win games, so it's okay. Dodge that. Make sure he doesn't hit the electrocute on me. That's the main thing. If he doesn't hit electrocute, then I'm fine. I'm gonna start rotating over to this. I hit him with both parts of that, by the way. Nice. I should be able to kill this guy too. I'm just gonna flash for him. So we can just kill that guy too. He should have flashed right here. I angled my charm to the perfect like range rather than like take the auto pathing that I would go around this way. I walked closer to this little ledge to give me a better angle to hit that charm. I'm pretty sure if I auto pathed, it would have probably missed. And then I knew that I could follow him afterwards just with my auto attacks and finish him off. He wasn't gonna die to that ignite and didn't do enough damage. Now we can just reset. So to reset, we have to shove this in without dying to Zed if he stayed. If he didn't stay, then that's great. I can just, like, I think it's triple Q this because I don't have any AP, so unfortunately it does take 3 Qs rather than just 2. If you have AP, then it actually only takes 2 to clear out, but... and hopefully that crashes because I'm looking at my own wave. And it barely crashes, not fully, so it wasn't the best, but it's okay because we got a kill. It's still better than nothing. I could have, honestly, for people who are looking to even improve past my point, like, I could have reset there immediately, seeing my wave. Zed actually didn't fully shove, I think. I think it actually was maybe gonna freeze. So I actually could have backed there and just let it slow push towards me, and we reset at the same time. Then I come back to a bigger wave. Rather than him, as you can see, it killed 4 of his creeps, so I lost 4 creeps there. So, maybe I even made a mistake by shoving that out. I was trying to shove it fast enough, but I guess without any AP, I just didn't have enough. This guy's movements so far are kind of telegraphed. Wow, he just used his W. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so now he just has no gank pressure. Because if I get ganked, then he has no W to follow it up. Ooh, so close there. Was trying to go for him when he went for that creep. He just used his Q, so because he used his Q, the only way that he can get that is with an E or an auto attack, and I was trying to do it quick enough that I can get him when he went for it, because it looked like he was going for it. You can kind of tell when someone's going to go for a creep or not. You should just be paying attention once again to their own movements. So Zed roamed bot. Got the cannon. Zed went behind them, but that's okay. They're not even 6 yet, so... Just gonna shove this in all the way. Just hit the tower a bit. If Zed comes, he's only level 5. If he comes the unsafe way to fight me, so that would actually be bad. So he has to go the long way. Wow, he helped with dragon instead. So he's gonna miss a lot of creeps for this, but they did secure the dragon. So now he's gonna come the unsafe way. Oh, well. So I should be able to kill him here. Just with the last auto attack. When you're playing versus a champion that has like really, really good chase, aka me, because I have 3 dashes, by the way. By the way, I would have never killed him if I didn't play that literally perfectly in terms of R, auto attack, R, auto attack, R, auto attack. Just don't spam your spells. You need to weave auto attacks in between because it actually deals a lot of damage during the early game. You know, later when, let's say, I'm level 11 with 2 items, right? Then my abilities do like 500, right? If I hit them with everything, it does like 1,000. But during the early game, they're dealing maybe 300 damage, and my auto attacks are dealing like 50. So if I get 3 auto attacks off, that's half of the full combo that I can do on them, right? Like with just a Q and an E. So it's really important to weave those auto attacks in because I would have never killed him if I didn't, I'm pretty sure. The last auto attack was huge for finishing him off there. Now, I do have no ulti now, so that is somewhat important. Whenever I use charm like this, make sure that you don't step up really aggressive anymore. Imagine I step up here, and then he ults me, right? He would ult me because I just used my charm, so that means there's no way to stop him from just trying to kill, one-shot me. So make sure that when you do step up, that you just have your charm ready, right? So I'm just gonna actually like freeze this here somewhat. So now he has to step up and now he'll be uncomfortable. A lot of people get uncomfortable when you put them into this scenario. Because now he wants to shove, but he knows that if he uses his W and Zac is nearby, he's boned. So now he's just in a really weird spot. Gonna have to use my Q there. Now he should step up, by the way, because I just used my Q, in my opinion. Just use your W to escape on Zed. So, but it's still like somewhat on my side. So this is a good position to be in because I have no ulti. So I'm ungankable. He's gankable because I'm keeping the wave here just by not... I'm not just randomly pushing. Oh, Zed's gonna go bot here. Oh shit, dude. They keep on ganking bot and just getting outplayed, I guess. Is that what's going on? Wow, this guy went Hex Drinker, by the way. Okay, cool. He didn't die or anything, so that's good. So I'm gonna try to pressure under tower here. I don't care if I get ganked by Graves. Also, this guy actually has pretty little damage, considering that, Nice. That was a good chunk there. He went a MR item, right? He went defensive by going that. So he actually deals very, very little damage to me. He just used all of his abilities, so they're all down. They're all down. Pay attention to that opponent's abilities. We see where Graves is, but that doesn't really matter. I want him to ulti me. If he ultis me, he dies. I can kill him with Ignite here, easily. Also, if I can play this aggressive and Graves comes, I want this guy to be like, oh, I can kill him, Graves is ganking. I can still kill him easily. So I'm actually trying to bait this. I'm trying to bait the gank so I can just kill this guy. Because he'll feel overconfident and somehow make a mistake. Like, I'll just charm him as soon as he ultis me if he goes for an ult. Or I can just flash charm or something, I don't know. So I'm just going to continue hitting this. Get the plates. And now we'll just shove in this next wave, and then we'll roam after this. I'll get one more plate, right? So he just missed a bunch of CS there, and I'm just getting a ton of free pressure as well, right? He has literally no pressure. He can't roam. I have pressure mid lane, so that means I can use my pressure to roam as well. I just missed that cannon. So I'll just get this plate, and then I think maybe I can roam bot. Because these guys are playing pretty aggressive all the time. I'll walk through my pink ward because that seems like will be the least noticeable. Oh, they're walking in a river. I guess I'll start channeling my reset. Or we can pinch them if they show up here. But they're not showing up, so I'm just going to finish it. If they showed up, maybe I would have canceled my reset and asked my team to start rotating so we can actually do stuff versus them. I'm actually going to rush CDR and see how that works on Ahri. Ahri doesn't really need penetration through Sork Shoes because the back end of her Q actually deals so much true damage that it kind of makes up for it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get at least one kill here. He just needs a Q. Okay, it landed. Wait, don't. Oh my god, dude, you're walking straight into Zed. Oh my gosh, dude. If Zed was there, he probably would have died because he has no passive, I can tell. Alright, should be able to charm this guy. Okay, never mind. He's too good. Let's go back to hitting the tower. He just uses W there, by the way. Hit the back end of my ability because it deals true damage. And remember, this guy has magic resist, so I want to make sure that I get as much damage as I can on him. I might look for a charm under tower here and just one shot. I'm pretty sure I can with Ignite. That was bad. Whatever. I can let him ult me here. It's not a big deal. Okay, this will heal me because I just got my passive up, so this will actually heal quite a bit. So now that I healed... Wow, we just stole the rift, by the way. Just ignite him and kill him. He walked... Okay, so this... Whenever you're trying to look for, like, a guaranteed flash play on any champion, make sure that you're looking at the angles of, like, can they juke it, or will they sudden... Like, you know, erratic movement? Like, let's say you're playing mid and I'm just doing this, like I'm going down and then suddenly moving this way. Like, this is very erratic, right? Like, it is actually kind of hard to hit skill shots when people are doing that. But if somebody puts themselves into these little tiny corridors, like right here, and he also, this creep was walking up. So there's a creep walking up. So what is he going to do? He's going to walk up to kill that creep. So I know that there's, in my opinion, almost a 100% chance, like maybe 99% chance that he's going to step this way, like this. And I'm going to be able to kill him because of it. So, if you can see those, then it's going to make it a lot easier to do your all-in trades. When people are going to, like, walk a certain way, or do a certain action, or put themselves against a certain wall, where, like, suddenly a place where they could juke away from, even accidentally, is no longer an option. Because what are the chances of him, when he's between his corridor, to walk this way? So low. Extremely low, that he would just suddenly move that way. So, very free. Let me just miss that cannon as well. Just to prove a point that getting cannons is actually just a waste of time. You don't need cannon, like, what should I title this? Just like, Challenger shows you how to carry games without getting any CS whatsoever of cannons, so. Damn, dude. I really thought that me charming, like, would, he would juke into it. A lot of people get nervous, and as soon as I start casting, they just do it, but he's just too good. Okay, Graves is ganking bot. Okay, the reason why I also walked up so far there to shove the wave is because I shoved it so early that I have a longer time to roam. I can get down vision like this. I can make sure that my bot lane doesn't get ganked here, maybe. Like, and I can counter gank this, maybe. Like, this might be free, actually. I mean, there's no way that... Just gonna dodge that. I'm just gonna kill this guy with the Braum passive. So once again, I'm not. By the way, this is such an important thing. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it. I don't know. Like, I don't watch that many educational like League of Legends content creators, but like mechanics matter. Sure, yeah, of course. I need to land my stuff, but one thing that matters a lot is understanding. I don't call it predicting when I think about the like. I don't think of it as predicting, but when I ran bot, I knew Thresh would probably eventually throw a hook once I walked into a certain range around him, because that's what I would do, right? It is the optimal play if he needs to hook me. So all I do is just back up and wait for the hook to be down, because I know he will throw it there. As soon as he starts channeling it, I just walk outside of range, or I walk into a path that basically isn't normal. And then as soon as the hook is down, then I can do it. So understanding what somebody's gonna do when you're walking towards something, like when I walk towards Zed and I know he's gonna W me, then it can change the whole entire way I think about it. Or like when you walk towards an Ahri and she's gonna charm you, then you know that maybe you should just immediately cut a certain way. Like if I'm walking straight towards her going one direction, I know to immediately cut 90 degrees when I get within her charm range, because most Ahris are going to charm when you get within that range. Because that's just how the game is going to be played. That's just how the game is played. Please leave me alone, dude. I'll trade my ulti for your ulti. My ulti's on pretty low cooldown, so... Oh, I actually got a tower shot there. Oh well. Okay, just hit the tower here. Hit the tower. Charm miss. But does he feel confident now to hold step up and die to Zac? Maybe? Just ignite him, because I want to make sure that the he has a Hex Drinker there, right? So maybe he'll survive. Did I mean to miss charm? No. I mean, like, I obviously was trying to land it, but I was going for like really like... It's hard to just land a charm, and I'm just throwing it. And then once I throw it out, but I do know what's inside, like going inside of Zed's brain, right? I throw the charm, Zed's like, now I can't get charmed. I'm gonna be safe now. And then what happens? Zac can then gank much easier. So, I think that it was played pretty well there, which was, okay, he comes in for the gank, Zac comes in for the gank. Let's say I land charm. He dies, because Zac will, yeah. I miss charm. So, like, the best case scenario there is use charm. If I never used charm, the gank actually would have been worse. Because Zed would have felt less confident stepping up, which would not put a scenario where Zed can actually get ganked. Super small stuff. A lot of things inside of, I would say, maybe Platinum 2 and higher are so textbook. You can if you understand the game extremely well, you can kind of just read your opponents. You understand literally every single little thing that they're trying to do inside lane. You understand when they're trying to reset. They're not going to do anything super special, which kind of is like the advantage you have over them. If you want to climb, you need to actually be better than them in one way. Significantly better if you want to, like, you know, climb very consistently. I have to be much better than my opponents if I want to climb all the time, but like just doing roams all the time, doing like... I feel like people don't roam as much. I feel like people don't try to harass as much. They don't try to all-in as much. They don't use their summoners as much. They just play safer. A safer game. I'm just gonna go for this guy. Oh wow, he flashed. That was a waste of flash. Tiny mistake by him. Using his flash there is kind of a big deal. He could just save it for another team fight. Of course, that like this game is basically already over though. It should be over at least. I'm 7 assists so far, like 7 KP. Oh wait, I'm not even the highest in the game. Actually, Zac has more KP than me. My teammates are doing pretty well too. What? He thinks that they're on this? Oh, okay. I'll come too then. Just kill that guy. Pretty good by Graves there to take that, by the way, when he knows that we're all bot side. I can just ulti anybody, and if my teammates are around, we can kill. That's the good part of playing this Ahri. But if I don't have any teammates nearby, it's kind of hard to solo kill unless they're super squishy. Kind of like him up. So just use the GLP. Whenever you use a skill shot, the closer you are, the easier it is to land, by the way. So I actually got very, very, very close to her. And then once I got close to her, then I can land the charm super, super easily. That also kind of makes it so if she did flash in a line, then she might actually flash into my charm as well. My ulti's almost back up as well. I'm already at 45% CDR. My ulti is literally back up right when she's gonna be back in lane. So I'll just kill her again. I made sure that I landed the charm before. landed the charm before they could lantern. Really fast. Try to do it quick. I knew the lantern was coming out, so I couldn't like be patient with my charm there, because if she did lantern away, there would be no way that we can actually get her. Oh shit. Okay, I still have Zonya's. I guess we'll just back here. I mean, the game's pretty much over. If I was them, I would just FF, but maybe either someone's holding them hostage, or maybe they think that they can come back, or we'll FF or something. Buy this. I can even sell no. Man, I am ridiculously fed. I have almost 600 AP at 21 minutes. So I'll just head back bot, I guess. We can just, like, okay, let's say this was like a high elo game. You should just do Baron at this point. Everybody resets and everybody rushes Baron, but I'm confident that we won't throw the game. This is how throws happen, by not just doing the objective. Kinda want to kill MF again. No, I missed. Lower. Oh, she didn't go into the charm. I really thought I could get her there. I'm pretty sure that doesn't even deal damage. He missed all of his Qs there, so I knew that the damage on him were just so low that I was just completely fine. And then we should be able to just end the game here. Then we can look at the damage dealt afterwards. Poor misfortune. So now we can just check it after game. I'll give it to Zach. I think he popped off. My gosh, please. Oh, I'm gold now. Yeah, pretty good damage. My team did pretty good this game. MF did a lot too, but basically, you can see that I basically made it so it was very, very difficult for Zed to do anything during this entire game. Like, look how much more gold I had than him, right? Like, I'm up a lot of CS. I was up 7,000 gold. There's literally no way they can win. So, these are the most of, like, the games that I win. When I'm focused and I can get a huge lead inside lane, and then I just can snowball that by just killing whoever I need to kill on the enemy team. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you have any questions, just say inside the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to give a like, and I'll see you guys next time.